supplier kita. Okay. So itulah maksud on credit. Kalau dia kata on cash, okay, kita maksud on cash tu maknanya kita bayar terus. Okay, dengan tunai kita. Kalau dia kata on, okay, buy, dia kata dia purchase good on by check, maksud kita bayar terus melalui duit bank kita. So kalau dia kata on credit, maksudnya kita ada kena-mena dengan our, kita berhutang lah, okay, our debt. So our debt is increased. Betul lah cakap Tivia tadi. On credit means that our liability. Okay, so we are liable to pay for to pay to JM because kita purchase secara berhutang on credit. So ingat on credit means that kita berhutang. So purchase expenses kita bertambah. Okay, kenapa? Sebab kita beli barang. Okay, we purchase goods from JM. Yes. Yes, it's like loan. We buy on loan. Okay, from GM. Okay, we got the goods. First thing first, we got the goods, but kita tak bayar lagi. Okay, kita tak bayar duit kepada GM. Okay, so itu maksudnya on credit. Okay, so dia akan increase our liability. Okay, so GM is our liability. Okay, JM is our liability. Okay, what we call that our liability? Okay, JM ni means that we as an owner, okay, we as an owner owed to, okay, owed to JM. Okay, owed to supplier. Okay, owed to JM. So, apa nama JM ni kepada kita? Okay, what terms that we call JM? Okay, if the business owed to the outsider or the supplier. Okay, apa nama dia kelas? Can you remember? If we as a business owed to the supplier or outsider. I'm so sorry, my dear. Wait for a while. Bising lah dah kelas ni. Kelas. Tidak kelas ni. Ya Allah ya Tuhan. Bisingnya. Astagfirullahaladzim. Lambat pula. Kau kenapa tak ingat kelas? Betul. Apa dia? Kelas sekejap tau. Anak saya ada kelas online. Sekejap Saya nak carikan dia punya earphone. Kalau tidak nanti you all dengar bising. Sekejap tau. Give me 5 minutes. Boleh? Sorry. Earphone. Sekejap dia. Kenapa kan? Orang tengok lah kau tadi. Yang tengok. Jangan tengok. Jangan bising. Dia nanti. Alright, let's continue. Okay, can you hear me or not? Okay, is that clear, my voice? Right. Right. Okay. Mana tadi? Okay, kalau purchase goods on credit means that our expenses is increased. Okay. Why our purchase good is expenses? Because we buy that goods. Okay. If we buy means that that is our expenses. So if expenses increase, okay, so we must debit. Okay, you must remember if our expenses is increased, you must put in the debit side. Right? Understand or not? Okay. So purchase goods, okay? Purchase good means that we must open purchase account. Okay. So that, okay, that amount, okay, 2,000, okay, we purchase on credit from GM, 2,000 ringgit. So we must put in debit side 2,000. Okay, what is the detail for it? We must put here, okay, kita beli daripada supplier GM. So, okay, the detail is GM. Okay, kita kena letak account payable. Okay. Okay, GM account payable. Okay. And then kita kena buka, we must open GM account payable account. T account. Okay. So, okay. So on credit means that we owe to JM, we loan to JM. So it means that JM is our account payable. Okay. So it's our liability to pay them. Okay. So that is JM account payable. Okay. You must note it here. Okay. The name of the supplier is JM. Okay. You must put the details. Who is the GM? Okay, GM is our account payable. Okay, account payable because we owe them. Okay, so when our liability is increased, we must put in the debit side or credit side, my dear. Aisha, when our account or liability is increased, okay, we must put on debit side or credit side. Credit side, okay, that is correct. Okay, you must go back, okay, to our equation here. Okay, our accounting equation, which is AED, asset, expenses, drawing, increase debit, decrease credit. So our account payable is our liability, element liability. So when the liability is increased, we must put in the credit side. So that's why our account payable JM, we must put on the credit side. Okay, so how much? 2,000, right? So the detail is opposite. Okay, so the friend for JM account is our purchase account. So we must put the detail here as purchases. Okay, are you understand or not, Joshua? Okay. Boleh tak, Joshua? Okay. Right, next. After that, okay, 6th May. On 6th May, purchase good from ERD on credit. Okay, that is the same situation. Okay, same transaction from 4th May. Okay, purchase good from ERD on credit. So, what is the answer? We must put two accounts. First thing first. What account, my dear? expenses. That is correct. Expenses. Okay. So our expenses name purchases, my dear. So we already opened the purchases account. Okay. So no need to open another purchase account. Okay. That is incorrect. So for one business, we have only one purchases account. Okay. Jangan buka banyak-banyak account. So apa cara dia? Kita letak sahaja dia dekat dalam the same purchase account yang kita dah buka masa 4th May. Okay, so same goes to the 4th May. So purchases is increased debit side. So we must put 3,000 on the debit side. Okay, the name or the detail here. Okay, look at the name of the supplier. Okay, ERD. Okay, ERD is our account payable also. So the detail is ERD. Okay, who is ERD? Account payable. Okay, so we must open another one account, that is account payable ERD. Okay, so for account payable we have many. For example, if the business have many suppliers, okay, the different suppliers. Okay, so you must put the different supplier, you must open another account for that supplier. Okay, tak boleh kita gabungkan ataupun kita letak pada satu account payable ada nama ramai banyak-banyak. Tak, salah yang kat sekian tu salah. Okay, so kita kalau ada account payable means that kita ada banyak supplier yang kita berhutang. Okay, we owe to other people outside. Okay, kita kena buka account payable tu setiap satu account satu supplier. Okay, kalau ada nama dia berbeza kan, nampak nama pun berbeza. So kita kena buka ERD account payable. Okay, so the purchase is on debit, but for the account payable we must put on the credit side 3,000 ringgit. Okay, the name. Okay, the detail is purchases. Is that clear, my dear? Is there any question? No? Okay. Proceed. Okay, supposedly you must master, okay? Must know how to open the T account. Okay? Today is we just only want to know how to balancing the account. Okay? Okay, so never mind. So we look at 7 May. Okay, on 7 May, we pay wages in cash. 60 ringgit. Okay, who wants to try? Okay, what account should be open? Okay, expenses. Very good. So, the name is, wages is salary. Okay, same. Wages and salary is the same thing. So we must so that we must know whether the account is what element of that account. So wages, we know that is our expenses. So our expenses is increased. It means that if we pay for the wages, means that our expenses is increased. Okay, so in cash. Okay, what does that mean by in cash? Means that we pay the wages or we pay the salary by cash. So our cash is increased or decreased? Yes. Okay, so our cash is decreased. Okay, so our wages is increased. So, okay, we have many types of expenses, okay, with many name of expenses. So, we must put wages expenses in other account, means that different from purchases, okay. So, purchases is one type of expenses, okay, and then wages is another type of expenses. Firas nak makan penampau ni ke apa? Kenapa tidak mau mekak? Alright, so okay, we must open another expenses name wages. Okay, wages account. So we know expenses, when the expenses is increased, we must put in the debit side, right? So we must debit 60 ringgit. Okay, the name. Okay, the detail must be. Okay, we pay by cash. So the name is, the detail is cash. So we have already open our cash account. So we just put inside, okay, that cash account, okay. So the cash account, okay, if we paid something, if we paid an expenses, means that our cash is decrease or increase? Decrease. Okay, so if the cash is decreased, sekejap aja. Ada ngapa sangat? Sorry class, banyak betul gangguan kita hari ni. Okay, so kita masukkan our cash. Okay, 60 ringgit credit on credit side. Okay, the detail is wages. Alright, so next. Okay. Kenapa ni Firas? Cocok lah. Cepatlah cocok. Kenapa masih dengar lagi? Kenapa dengar lagi? Buat sangat kenapa? Buat itu dengan orang. Kenapa dengar lagi? Cocok dulu. Alright, so let's continue. Okay, wages 60 ringgit on credit. Alright. So let's look at the next question. 10 me. Fees rent by check. Okay. Fees rent by check. Okay. So what account that is relevant for the transaction? Fees rent by check. Okay. Siapa nak try? Michelle, you want to try? Michelle? Hi, Michelle. Okay. Can you try? Pay friend by check. Okay. What account that is relevant to open it on 10th May transaction? Pardon me, I can't hear you, my dear. Huh? Pay. Yes, that is correct. So, we must open account bank. Okay, another one. What is rent? What element for rent? Rental. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Kenapa gelap ni? Sekejap. Okay, so rental account, that is our expenses. Okay, we must open the rental account. Okay, let's open rental account. Okay, rental account. Okay, how much that rental? You must pay 80,000, 80 ringgit. Okay, so expenses, you must put 80 ringgit on debit or credit side. Michelle. Debit side, very good. So the detail for 80 ringgit is check. Okay, the correct answer is bank, my dear. Okay, we must put here bank because we must open bank account, not check account. Okay, check is another thing. Okay, walaupun dia bermakna itu adalah bank, it means that we must okay, pay by bank, so we must put here as bank. Okay, okay, Risha, bank account. Okay, so alright. So bank account, okay, we pay the rent 80 ringgit. Okay, so our bank is on credit side. Okay, the name is rent. Okay, we only have one account for one bank account only. Okay, for one business we must open only one account for bank. Okay, so next, on 12th May, sell or sold goods for cash 210. Okay, so sold good. Okay, what does that mean for sold good? Sold good for cash means that what? What account that must be opened on this transaction? Who wants to try? Now, Arwin, you want to try? What is the answer? Arwin, are you there? Okay. Try to answer on 12th May. Okay, what is that mean for sold goods? What element that is relevant for transaction sold goods? Nah. Ke Joshua nak try? Kenapa? Aduh, ya. Arwin? Sell goods means that we sold our goods. Okay. For example, if you open telephone shop, okay, we sold our telephone to the customer. Okay, so that we got the cash. Okay. So apa elemen ni? Arwin. Once again, asset. Did you say asset? Incorrect. Okay, just Arwin. Once again, Tivia. Revenue. That is correct. That is the answer, my dear Arwin. Okay. Sold goods for cash means that if you sold goods, that means we got our revenue. Revenue. Okay. So our revenue is increased. So if our revenue is increased, so we must put on debit or credit side. Look at here. CRL. So revenue is increased. We must put in the credit side. Okay. So we must open sales account. Okay. Sales account is our revenue. It's a type of revenue. Okay. In specific terms, okay, we have revenues such as sales and other revenues such as income received, discount received. Okay, sales is our another types of revenue because we sold goods, okay, to the customer, and then the customer pay us some money, okay, so that our sales is credit. So sales credit 210, okay, 210 credit sales. Okay, the detail is cash because the customer pay us cash, so that our cash is increased also, right? Our cash is increased, okay, by 210. Okay, the detail is sales. Okay. Okay, you must remember, okay, if we buy from supplier, the name is purchases. Purchases is under expenses. Okay. If we sold good to the customer, okay, we sold goods means that we have our revenue. So other name for revenue is sale. Okay. So kalau nak tahu, okay, tips dia, okay, after you read the question or the transaction, you find out, okay, in the transaction, which transaction, okay, on the transaction, which elements, okay, which element of that transaction. Either the transaction is asset, expenses, or drawing, or capital, or revenue, or liabilities. So that after you determine or after you identify the element, after that you must know, okay, which one you must debit or credit. Okay, so let's look at 16 May. Banyak lagi ke? Alamak. Okay, banyak lagi. 16 May, buy furniture for 1,500 paying by check. Okay. Okay, what is element that is relevant for the transaction? Buy furniture for 1,500 paying by check. Okay, let's call upon Richie. Can you try to answer the question? Okay, first thing first, what is element for that transaction? You must identify two elements here. Can you figure out what is the element? Richie? You just try, Richie. Never mind if you incorrect, I will correct it for you. On 16 May, my dear. Buy furniture for 1,500 paying by check. Okay. What is element for furniture? Yes, that is correct. Our furniture is our asset. Okay, another one. Paying by check. Okay, by check means that? Yes, that is correct. Okay. We must open our bank account. Okay. For in other words, we already open our bank account. So we must put inside our bank account. So you must know, okay, when we buy our furniture, it means our asset. So we must open our furniture account. Okay. So you know our furniture is our asset. So can you tell me how we must put, okay, which side that we must put 1,500 on the furniture account, whether debit or credit side, Richie? Yes, that is correct. Our furniture is increased, so we must put 1,500 on the debit side. Okay, the detail is namely, what is the detail? Once again, can't hear you. You asking me, okay. The detail here, what title that we must put here? Ni, besides the 1,500 ni, sebelah aja. Okay, macam yang kita buat ni, cash 120 and then we must put here the detail name cash. Okay, so on furniture account, you know that is our asset, right? So we must put on the debit side. So we already put 1,500 the amount on the debit side. So the detail here, what is the name for the detail? Yeah, you look here. Okay, on 16 May, okay, you buy the furniture, paying what? By what? Paying by what? Richie? By check, right? So, you must open bank account, right? So, the answer for the detail here, furniture, if we debit 1,500, so the detail must be bank. Can you understand? Is that clear, Richie? Okay. So, okay. So, on the bank account. So, let's look at the bank account. So, okay, kita keluar duit kan? Kita keluar duit, kita beli aset tersebut. So, bank, okay, our bank is decrease. So, decrease means that we must put on the credit side. Okay. So, okay, 1,500. Okay. So, the detail must be opposite from the furniture. So, it means that here furniture. Furniture 1,500. Okay, on the credit side, bank account. Okay, so furniture 1,500 credit. So on furniture account we have bank 1,500 on debit side. Okay, is that clear? Any question? Alright. Okay, let's look at 19 May. Sold goods on credit to SP 4580. Okay, sold goods on credit to SP 4580. Okay, so goods mean revenue. So revenue. But on credit, what does that mean on credit? We sold on credit. Means that what? Owner sold goods to the customer. Okay. But the customer not yet paid. Okay. So that means for owed. Okay. The customer owed our owner. Ataupun apa dia? So SP is our customer, right? So customer SP not yet paid. So apa nama dia? Account receivable. Okay, that is SP is our receivable. Okay, so when our receivable is increased, okay, when our revenue is increased, we must credit. So dekat revenue punya account kita kena increase lah. So dekat sini nama dia SP. Okay, SP account receivable. Okay, berapa amount tadi? 580. Okay, so we must open SP. That is our account receivable. Okay, here SP account receivability account. Okay, that is our asset. When our asset is increased, we must put on the debit side. So the debit side detail name sales. Okay, the amount is 1580. Okay, can you understand, my dear? Joshua, is that clear? Faham ke, Joshua? Kat mana tu Joshua? PD. Line dia tak clear. Okay, Tapi dengarkan suara saya. Dia takut. Okay, saya harap you faham ya, Joshua. Okay, so let's proceed. Senang ke susah? Senang ke susah account ni? Aisyah? Is that okay or not? Okay. Aisyah from Aceh, right? Line kat sana okay ke? Line clear ke, Aisyah? Oh, Aisyah. Aisyah tak dengar ke? Aisyah lagi jauh ya daripada Aceh. Okay, never mind. I ask you whether your line is okay or not there. Okay. Okay, jom kita sambung on 19 dah. 22nd May. Okay, buy goods for cash 3,090 ringgit. Okay. Kenapa lah dia kata buy goods? Sekejap saya tengok jawapan dia. Buy goods. Buy goods for cash 2,900. Kenapa dia kata buy goods for cash? Saya tak tahu. Saya pun tak tahu siapa yang buat slide ni. Buy goods for cash. Buy cash actually, right? 20-second purchase. Okay. So, same meaning to the purchases itself. Okay, kenapa lah tak tulis the purchase goods je? Kan? Okay, purchase goods. 22nd May is also purchase goods for cash. For cash, buy cash actually. Okay. Buy good, purchase good, buy cash. Okay. So, sama je. Kita just letak. Okay, let's look at our purchase account. Okay, we purchase from the supplier. Okay, purchase goods from the supplier by cash. Means that we just pay by cash. Okay. So, here we must put cash. Okay, the detail on the debit side. Okay, the amount is how much here? Buy goods. Okay, 3,900. Okay, so debit 3,900. Oh my god. $3,900. Okay, the details you must put here as cash. Okay. Purchase, debit, okay, 3,900, you must put the detail as cash. So, on the cash, in the cash account, you must put purchases, okay, on the credit side, okay. On the cash, okay, we put inside the same account, okay, the same cash account, okay. Purchase on the credit side because when we purchase means that our money is decreased. Okay, our money inside the cash is decreased. Okay, purchase, the detail purchase, and then the amount is 3,000. 3,000 berapa tadi? 3,900. Okay. Okay, what else? Okay, on 24th May. 24th May, bar fittings for cash. Okay, buy fitting for cash 600. Okay, means that we buy fittings. Okay, fittings is our asset. Okay, okay, buy cash 600. So we must open fitting account. Okay, fitting is our asset. Okay, so let's look at. Okay, fitting. Okay, fitting. Okay, must put. Okay, what is the amount? 600 ringgit. Okay, 600. Okay, okay, the details. Okay, must be cash. Okay, so on the cash account. Okay, we must put 600 on the credit side because when we buy fitting, so it means that our cash is decreased. Okay, outflow. Okay, so that's why 600 is on credit side, and then the details must be fittings. Okay. Okay, next, pay wages for cash. Okay, another wages. Okay, Wages for cash 110. Okay, on 25th May we have two transactions. Okay, first transaction is pay wages for cash. Means that wages is our expenses. Okay, where is our wages? Wages account, okay. Wages account yang kita dah buka sebelum ni, okay. Do not open another wages account. No need to open another T account for wages. Okay, just enough we put inside the same wages account before yang kita dah buka before this, okay. So, kita bayar cash 110, okay, debit side. Because our wages is expenses. So, expenses increase. Okay, kalau kita dah bayar sesuatu tu untuk expenses, means expenses kita bertambah. Okay, bukannya bila kita dah bayar, expenses kita tu berkurang. No. Okay, so expenses kita bertambah kalau kita dah keluarkan duit untuk kita bayar. So, our cash, kita kena letak juga dekat cash account. Wages on the credit side. Benda ni kejap okay. So the detail is wages okay, 110. Okay, you must remember when we talk about double entry also. So if we talk about double entry, we must put into account. Okay, to account is is open. Okay, needed to open. Okay, or if we have one transaction, okay, mesti ada dua account. Okay, dua account yang terlibat. Okay, and then on 25th May, so good for cash lagi. Okay, so good for cash. Cuba. Tadi kita ada buat. Okay, apa dia? Account yang terlibat. So, what account to be open? Okay, let's try Syahidah. Okay, cuba jawab. Once again. Okay, ni. Syahidah, on 25th May ni, 25 hari bulan. Yang ni. Sell goods for cash ni. Account apa yang akan terlibat? Okay, what is mean by sold goods? Okay, apa maksud sold good? Kalau ada perkataan sold goods, mesti you kena ingat apa? Syahidah. Tadi kita dah buat kan? Sold good. Sold goods apa maksud dia? Boleh tak Syahidah? So, tak ingat. Siapa yang terkeluar? Ada yang terkeluar ke? Joshua ada, Jeremiah terkeluar. Okay, cuba Tivia bagi tahu dekat Syahidah. Apa jawapan dia? So good means that apa Tivia? Syahidah. Apa dia Syahidah? So good. Revenue means that hasil kita. Okay, kita dah jual barang kepada owner. Kepada customer. So kita akan record dia dalam amount revenue. Okay. Lepas tu for cash means that cash kita bertambah. Our cash is increase sebab kita ada jual barang. Okay. So good to the customer so that the customer pay you by cash. So cash awak bertambah. Okay, revenue awak pun bertambah. Disebabkan awak ada buat jualan. Okay. Okay, faham tak Syahidah? Okay. So revenue kita apa dia tadi? Sales. Dekat account sales. Okay, kalau revenue bertambah dekat sebelah debit ke kredit? Sales account. Of course lah dekat sebelah kredit. Okay. So kalau sales ataupun revenue bertambah, increase in sales, we must put inside the credit. So cash. The detail is cash. Okay, berapa dia punya? 430. 430. 430. Okay. So we must open another. Okay, we must put inside the cash account. Okay, another transaction. Another account yang terlibat adalah cash account. So cash kita bertambah. Cash bertambah sebelah debit. Okay, harga dia tadi berapa? Lupa dah. 430. Okay. So cash account 430. Okay, the details means sales. The detail is sales. Okay, because the account yang account yang terlibat tadi adalah sales account. Okay. So boleh faham? Okay, on 27 May, we receive parts payment from SP of 330 by check. Okay, maksudnya SP is our account receivable. Just now, SP buy goods from us. Okay, but then the SP did not pay yet the amount. Okay, on 19 May. Okay, but then for 27 May, SP pay us parts of the amount that is 330 by check. Okay, when SP is our account receivable, pay us by check means that our account bank is increased because SP give money by check. Okay, SP pay by check means that our bank account is increased. So SP account receivable is decreased because means that the amount yang SP berhutang tu dah berkurang. So SP account receivable is decreased. Okay, so SP account mana tadi? SP account kita mana? SP account receivable. Okay, so look at here. SP is our account receivable. When we increase, we must put in the debit side. But then SP already pay us, pay the business, pay to owner amount of 330. It means that our account receivable is decreasing by 330 because SP already paid 330 to the business by check. So the detail, we must put here as a bank. 330 credit. So let's look at bank account. Okay, on the bank account we must put debit side because SP is our account receivable, pay us money. Okay, so increase in our bank account 330. Okay, so the detail is SP. SP account receivable. Is there any question from the floor? If you have any question, please ask me. If you don't understand, also please tell me why you don't understand. Okay, I will repeat for you. I will explain for you. Okay? Is that clear? All of you? Kenapa makin sikit je ni? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 members. 1, 2. Okay, so let's proceed. Right, so on 28 May, okay, fees advertising by check. So advertising is our expenses. So we must open the account name advertising. Okay, where is our advertising? Okay, here is our the account for advertising. So expenses, macam biasalah expenses increase. If we pay for expenses, so expenses is increase. Okay, by check 25. Okay, so debit 20. Salah. Advertising debit 25. And then the detail, okay, we paid by check, right? So if we paid by check, so the detail is bank. Okay, so you must put inside the bank account is advertising expenses on credit side. Okay, because our money in the bank is decreased because paying on advertising expenses. Okay, so next. So goods for cash 890. Okay. So we increase our revenue sales. Cash sales. Okay, credit revenue 890. The detail is cash. So on our cash account, we must put on the debit side, the detail is sales. 890. I hope that you already understand how to record for sales. Yeah. So good for cash ni. I hope that you must understand how to open. Okay, the T account. Okay. So 29th May sell sold goods on credit to KM. KM 8090. So KM is our new account receivable. So we sold good to KM, but KM not yet paid. Okay, the amount. So we must increase our sales in the credit side 80. Betul ke amount tu? Sekejap. 8090. So the detail is KM. KM is our account receivable. Okay. So you must open a new account receivable, account name KM. So account receivable is increased. So increase on the debit side. Okay, the detail is sales. Okay, the amount is the same, 8090. Okay. Last but not least, okay, on 30th May, withdraws 100 ringgit cash for his personal use. Okay, when we withdraw or we use the cash, business cash, okay, business account for personal use. Okay, what is that mean, my dear? Okay, what is element? drawing. That is correct. Okay, you must open drawing account. Okay. Okay, drawing when when the amount is increased. Okay, before this you don't have amount for drawing, right? Okay. But then suddenly on 30th May, you as an owner took cash for personal use. Okay. So that is drawing. So it means that your drawing expenses is increased. So when the expenses drawing is increased, so you must debit. Okay, you must put on the debit side. Okay, amount 100 ringgit. Okay, what account should be appear in the details? That is cash. Okay, because you took cash. Okay, you took 100 ringgit cash from the business. Okay, for your personal use. So if you took cash, so your cash account, okay, cash account in the business is decreasing by 100 ringgit. So okay, look at your cash account. Okay, you must put, okay, when the cash account is decreased, you must put in the credit side. Okay, the detail means the detail is drawing. So 100 ringgit. Okay, that's all. Okay, the transaction you must open. After that, okay, I show you how to close the T account or balancing of the T account. Kenapa kita kena balancing off? Okay, tengok macam kenapa kita kena balancing off. Sebabnya, okay, after you finish, okay, look at the transaction and you put inside the T account, okay. Everything is done. Okay, the last process that you must know is to close up. Close up. Balancing of your T account. Okay, you must remember you have debit and credit side for every transaction, for every account. So you must balancing off. Means that you must calculate, okay, the balancing figure. Okay. Saya ajar satu persatu. Okay. So jom kita tukar dulu warna. Warna apa? Warna merah. Warna oranye nampak. Warna merah. Okay. So semua every T account that you open, you must balancing off. Okay. Cuba tengok dekat sini. Nampak tak? Contoh dekat dalam ni kita ada capital account. Okay, you have debit and credit side. Okay. Okay, capital saja. Yang ada dekat capital account ni cash je. Details on the credit side. Okay, 20,000 ringgit. Okay, how to balancing of capital account? Okay, so on your credit side, you have only one item, that is cash, 20,000. Okay, dekat sebelah debit ni tak ada amount tu. Kosong. Kalau tak percaya, you tengok dekat capital account yang saya buat ni. Ya. Cuba tengok dulu capital account. Okay, look at capital account. Okay. On your credit side, you just only have the item how much? 20,000 cash, right? Is that correct, my dear? On your credit side, in capital account, you only have one item, right? Is that correct? Okay. So on your debit side, is there any item there? No. Alright? Zero. Zero item, right? Okay, how to balancing off that account? So let's look here. Okay. On credit side, you have 20,000 ringgit. So you must balancing off means that you kena samakan. Okay, you must put the same amount for the debit side. Okay, because debit side you have 0 item. Okay, you have 0 amount. On your credit side in the capital account, you have 20,000 ringgit. But then for the debit side, you have 0. So what you must do is, okay, balance off. Balance the amount for debit and credit side means that you must put also 20,000 ringgit on the credit side. Kenapa lah nampak macam itik je sekejap. Okay, you must put on the credit side 20 ringgit also. Because we must balancing off. Balance off the amount for debit and credit side. Kena samakan. Balance off. Okay. Okay, so 20,000 on debit side. You kena letak. So apa kita nak tutup account tersebut. So nama dia kita akan letak kat sini. Okay, the details for 20,000 on the debit side is called balance carried down. Balance C/D. Okay, so itu kita orang kata okay, singkatan dia. Sekejap ah. Okay, baik semula saya tulis sekejap. Tulisan dia tak cantik. Okay. So we must put the detail here. Okay. If you put 20,000 on the debit side, you must put the detail also. So name, okay, we must put here the detail as balance carried down. Okay, it means that we must carry the amount, okay, on the next accounting period. Okay, cuba tengok transaction ni sampai bila, okay, 30th May, right? Okay, so after we open the T account until 30th May, okay, the transaction is until 30th May. So on 30th May, our capital account had a balance carried down amounted to 20,000 ringgit. Okay, because on credit side we have cash 20,000 ringgit. So in order to balance off our capital account, okay, we must put 20,000, okay, same amount on the credit side, we put in the debit side, 20,000 ringgit. Okay, with the details, name balance carried down. So, look at here. So, CD means that C is carried. Okay. D means then down. So that kita singkatkan dia jadi balance C/D. C/D means that balance carried down. Okay. Kenapa kita kena letak juga dekat bahagian debit side ni? Sebab dia tak ada, dia seorang, dia kosong je. Kita kena letak dia sesuatu. Okay. Sesuatu tu adalah amount. Amount yang sama dengan sebelah kredit. That is 20,000 ringgit. Okay. So after that, okay. So you must remember, okay, our transaction on May, okay, it's only on last transaction is on 30th May. Okay, so all the amount for 30th May, we must carry down to, okay, means that we must carry forward to the next month. Okay, so to the next month, okay, we must transfer to the opposite side of the balance CD. Okay, so kalau balance CD, you have your balance carried down on debit side, that is 20,000 ringgit. So you must carry it forward as on opposite side as balance B stroke D. Okay, apa maksud balance B stroke D ni? Balance brought down. Brought down means that bawa ke bawah. Okay, daripada atas tadi, daripada bulan Mei. Okay, ni bulan Mei kan? Okay, bulan Mei, and then we carry down to, okay, the month of June. Okay, so in the month of month June, you have balance brought down, okay, amounted 20,000 on capital account. Okay, so nampak kat sini. So you akan ada balance BD for capital, okay, on the opposite side, right? So tengok, on the 31st May, okay, you must close down the capital account. So 20,000 ringgit, you must balance the amount. Okay, if the credit you have 20,000, so you must put on the debit also 20,000. Okay, you have total up balance. Balance for debit is 20,000. Okay, same with credit balance 20,000. So the balance CD you must carry down for the next month. Okay, you must put the balance brought down on the opposite side from your balance CD. Okay, if you have balance CD on the debit side, okay, you must put balance BD on the opposite side, that is credit side. Balance BD 20,000 ringgit. Do you understand or not how to balancing of the account? Okay, Divya understand. What about the others? Siapa yang tak faham? Please ask question. Richie? Michelle? Understand? Joshua? Did you understand how to close balancing of how to close the account? Macam mana? Cuba terangkan. Cuba Joshua. Cuba terangkan. Cuba Joshua terangkan dekat I. Dekat kawan-kawan. Macam mana? Okay, try je. Tak kisah. Nanti kalau salah saya betulkan. In your own words. Cuba. Kat capital account tu dulu. Ha, cuba. Aha. Ya. Aduh lah Joshua ni. Okay, let's try Tivia. Okay, what do you understand on balancing of the account in your own words? Okay, can you please tell all this your friends here? Okay. Never mind, you just try and then after that I will explain. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Yes. Uh-huh. Okay. Correct. Okay. That is correct, Tivia. So I hope you can understand, okay, the process to balance off your account, okay, or to close your account, and then bring forward the amount of that capital or bring forward the balance for the next month. Okay. So let's look at the cash account. Okay, how to close the cash account. Okay, how to find out what is the balance. Okay, balance brought down and also balance carried down for cash account. Okay, each of account you must put balance BD and also balance CD. Okay, every account you must have balance CD and balance BD. Okay, so let's look at cash account. Okay, we focus on the cash account. Okay, so you first thing first, okay, you must know, okay, from capital account, if you see a capital account, there is no item on the debit side. But for cash account, you have the detail, okay, you have the item for debit and also credit side. Is that correct? Okay? Ada, dua-dua. Dekat debit side ada, dekat credit side pun ada amount tersebut. So, if that account consists of debit and credit side, you have that amount. So first thing first, you must identify which debit or credit side, which side, okay, the item, the amount is highest, the biggest amount. Okay, means that the total amount, okay, on the debit side, you must total up. Also, item on the credit side, you must total up. Okay, you must identify which one is the highest. Okay, let's calculate first. Okay, on the debit side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 items. Okay, 4 items. Okay, 20,000. You must add on with 210. 430 and also add with 890. Okay, can you calculate for me the total for debit side? Cuba kira. 3,000. Are you sure, my dear? 20,000. Add on with 210, 430 and 890. Add on. Okay. 20,000, 210, 20, 1,000 500. Is that correct? $21,500. Okay. 21,530. Right. Okay. So how about the total on credit start? Total amount on the credit start? My God, what's going on with my pen? Wait for a while. Okay, let's calculate for me. Okay, on the credit side. Okay, 19,717. 7070. Ini tadi 21,000 once again. 530. Okay. So if you figure out, okay, on the debit and credit side, which one is the highest amount or the biggest amount? Debit or credit? Debit, right? So you have 21,530, right? So you pick the highest one and then, okay, you must put the highest amount as our total up. Okay, kena letakkan dia sebagai total up. Aduh, pen saya ni dah meragam dah ni, jap. Okay, kita letakkan amount yang paling besar tu dekat bahagian dua-dua, balance yang kedua-dua belah. Okay, debit pun you akan letak total dia. Oh my God. Okay, you kena letakkan. Okay, the highest amount kita kena letakkan bahagian total up ni. Okay, 21,530. Okay, same goes to credit side. Okay, you must put the same amount which is the highest amount. Okay, also for the credit side. Oh my God. Pen saya dah tak boleh dah. Sekejap tak cantik ni saya. 21,530. Okay. So our aim, okay, is to balance off. Means that we must put the debit and credit side in the same amount. Okay. So that is the definition for balancing off. Okay, samakan amount dekat debit dan credit. Okay, so kita dah pilih tadi, okay, the highest number, that is 21,530 instead of 90,770 on the credit side, right? Sekejap saya kena letak dekat bawah sikit ni. Lupa pula. Aduh, sekejap. Okay, tengok je lah dekat contoh terus kat slide kita. Okay, tengok cash tadi you dah kira, betul tak? Jawapan. So Dekat cash ni, tengok dekat notes ni lah terus dekat nota kita tadi. So you have 21,530 on your debit side. So which is the highest from the credit side, right? So we must put the total 21,530 on the debit side. So the total for the credit also we must put 21,530. Okay, kena sama. Okay, the total amount kena sama on the debit and credit side. Lepas tu, okay, you dah tahu tadi dekat credit side tu kita punya jumlah hanya 19,000. Berapa tadi? 770 sahaja. So 19,770. So sepatutnya dekat credit side ni kita ada 21,530 kalau kita nak balancing of the amount. So dekat credit side ni tak cukup lagi berapa in order to get 21,530. Okay, kita kan ada 9,770 on the credit side, the total. Okay, kita nak tambah lagi berapa in order to get 21,530 punya balance? How much, my dear? Kita kena tambah lagi berapa dekat credit side ni daripada 19,770 ni untuk dapatkan amount dekat kredit ini adalah 21,530. Okay, berapa amount yang dekat kredit ni berkurang? Okay, so 1760. Okay, lagi 1760 in order for us to get 31,530 on the credit side. So 1760 yang kita calculate itu adalah our balance carried down. Okay, the amount of balance that we must close up the account. Okay, amount yang kita nak tutup. Okay, balance dia. Okay, sepatutnya kena sama dengan 21,530 yang dekat sebelah debit. But then kita hanya ada 19,770. So daripada 19,770 dekat kredit ni, okay, berapa banyak yang kita kurang untuk mendapatkan 21,570? Iaitu 1760. So 1760 itu adalah balance carried down. Our balance carried down. So after that, we transfer balance CD. Okay, look here. Balance CD 1760 is on credit side. So if we want to letak dia dekat dalam dekat balance breakdown, so kita kena transfer dia kepada opposite side. Okay, so kalau dia dekat credit side balance CD, so our balance BD for the next month is on the debit side. Opposite, okay? Opposite dengan balance CD. Balance CD ni mestilah opposite dengan balance BD. Balance BD if the amount is on credit side, so the balance BD must be on the debit side. So 1st June, we have balance brought down amounted to 1,760 for June, for the month of June. Okay, can you understand or not? Boleh ke? Okay. Yang lain tu boleh ke? Joshua boleh tak? Joshua, untuk cash account ni awak boleh faham tak? Arwin dah terkeluar. Still tak boleh lagi saya punya pen. Sudah penat dah. So kat sini ada 1760. Tengoklah balik dekat dia. Contoh, okay? Kita ada balance CD kita 1760. Kita transfer kepada balance BD, dia akan jadi dekat sebelah debit 1760. Nampak? Arwin, ada Arwin. Let's talk back Arwin. Itu siapa tadi yang keluar? Syahidah boleh tak? Faham tak Syahidah? Faham macam mana nak tutup? Aisyah boleh ke? Aisyah macam mana kita nak write off? Tutup close account tu? Boleh faham ke cara dia? Boleh Okay. Risha, boleh faham? Richie, boleh faham? Alright. Okay, tengok bank account. Okay, bank account. Semua account kita kena tutup. Bank account kita ada total dekat sebelah debit 15,330. Okay, mesti kena sama dengan kredit, iaitu 15,330. After that, we must find out, okay, dekat kredit yang berkurang, okay, sebanyak 13,725. So, yang berkurang itu adalah balance CD kita. So that our balance CD we must transfer to our opposite sides, that is on the debit side, 13,725. Okay, balance PD. Okay, yeah. Siapa yang cakap tu? Arwin. Saya suara your voice is not clear. Once again, Arwin, you want to ask me question? Can you type you type your question in the box. Tak ada pun, Arwin. Lama dia nak type. Okay, so balance CD will always be on credit side and BD will be on the debit side. Okay, Arwin, if the balance CD is on credit side, for sure the balance BD must be in the debit side. Okay, kena letak opposite side. Okay, if the balance CD is on debit side, so the balance BD must be in the credit side. Okay, ada juga situasi. Okay, contoh tadi dekat sini pun bank account we have balance CD on the credit side. Okay, tak semestinya balance CD hanya ada kat credit side. Tidak semestinya. Akan ada juga berlaku bila mana balance CD is on debit side. Macam tadi dekat capital. Okay, ni macam dekat account payable, we have our balance CD on the debit side. But then, our balance PD should be on the debit credit side. Okay, the opposite side of the balance CD. Okay, kena remember. Kalau lah balance CD tu debit, balance CD tu credit, nampak macam account payable ni. So balance BD dia mesti dekat credit side. Balance BD must be on the credit side. Okay. So ERD account payable. Okay, we also have balance CD on debit side, which is 3,000, and then we must transfer that balance CD on the opposite side, that is credit side, for our balance BD. Okay, 3,000. So kalau wages, we have balance CD on the credit side, and then our balance BD for RD tadi. Wages mesti balance CD dia carried down is on credit side. So our balance BD must be on the debit side for wages account. Okay. Nanti next week saya akan terangkan. Okay, kita nak buat. We will go to the trial balance. Okay, how to do trial balance based on our balance BD balance breakdown. Okay, later on I will teach you on how to do trial balance. Okay. So is that clear, Arvin? Yes. Okay. So it depends on the amount in the T account itself. Okay, but then after that, if you look at the trend for the balance BD and CD, okay, capital is the element that is when capital increase, we must put on the credit side, right? So if you notice here, if the capital account increase on credit side, so we have the balance BD on credit. Okay, can we notice? Okay, same goes to our liability account. If our liability account, okay, liability increase, we must put in credit side, right? So account payables, our liability, okay, when increase, we must put on the credit side. So look at it, look at their balance breakdown. It's on credit side. Okay, so liability, capital, and revenue. Okay, so capital, liability, and revenue. Okay, their balance PD is on credit side. Okay. Okay. Yang ini yang you akan dapat simpulkan after kita dah buat T account, after kita balancing of the account. So kita akan dapat tentukan kalau capital, revenue, and also liability. Kalau kita open the T account, so we the balance BD will appear on the credit side. Balance brought down, right? Okay, will appear on the credit side. But for asset, expenses, and drawing, okay, the balance brought down is will appear on the debit side. Okay, the balance BD. Okay, for element, asset, expenses, and drawing will be appear on the debit side. So nanti yang dekat bila you buat trial balance, baru you akan nampak lah. Okay, debit side dengan credit side. Kita kita akan check balik semula whether our T account is correct or not. Okay, using our trial balance. Okay, trial balance ni akan menentukan sama ada T account yang awak buka ni betul ataupun salah. Okay. So, kalau tak balance antara debit dan kredit, itu bermakna jawapan awak dekat T account tu salah. Okay. So, secara faktanya, okay, asset expenses drawing amount, okay, you must have debit balance. You must have balance on debit. Okay. Capital, revenue and liability, you must have balance BD on credit. So, is that true or not? Look at your T account. Okay, for example, bank. Bank is our asset, right? So, you have balance CD on credit. Then, you have balance BD on debit side. See? That is the fact. Okay? Asset, expenses, and also drawing account. Okay? You must have debit balance. Means that balance BD on debit side. For capital, for liability, for revenue. Look here. Sales is our revenue, right? So you have balance CD on debit, but then the balance BD brought down is on credit. It's a magic, you know. That is the magic of accounting. Okay, that is the magic of accounting. So same goes to furniture. Furniture is our element of asset. So we have balance carried down on debit and on credit, but then our balance brought down. Okay, opening balance for the next month is on debit side. Okay, is that clear for your question? For that question? Okay, so next week we will continue on the trial balance and also our statement of financial position and profit and loss. Okay, trial balance. Later on we will go through next week. Okay, and then our financial statement. Okay. After that, we will go on the specialized transaction. Okay, for the next week. Okay. But are you okay if we just continue to the trial balance? Or are you tired? If you're tired, never mind. We will proceed on for the next week chapter. We will proceed on trial balance. Or you want to proceed right now? Hello, next week. Okay. So Arvin, is that clear for today's lesson? How to balancing off and how to open the T account? Is that clear, Arvin? Okay. Kalau tak clear, you can refer to our recording class today, and then I will put in my YouTube. Okay. I hope that you revise all the topics that we cover so that you can understand more on accounting. Okay. So kalau you dah faham and then you dah revise untuk next week punya lesson, jadi lagi senang, okay? Senang untuk you fahamkan. So kita boleh pergi laju. Kalau you tak faham, nanti saya kena discuss balik and then terangkan balik, kan? So kalau nak pergi lagi laju, kita kena revise balik semula. Okay Joshua, revise balik chapter yang saya dah ajar. So that untuk next week nanti you boleh understand. Sebab accounting ni is a process, right? So first process, second process. If you don't understand the first process, okay, you cannot go forward to another process. So in accounting memang macam tu. Dia kena step by step. Understand step by step. After that you will do the best. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Once again, a lot. Actually, we have 12. Oh, no. 15 chapters. Actually. 15 chapters, Divya. Okay, so never mind. I hope that we will have much time to cover all 15 chapters. Or else, do not worry much because final exam question will be prepared by me. Okay, do not worry much. Okay. So nanti kita akan tengoklah chapter mana je yang kita akan fokus untuk exam kan, untuk final exam. Okay? Alright. So if you don't have any questions, so kita sampai sini dulu. Thank you for joining today's class. Thank you everyone. Welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye. Bye.